and the task ahead. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Our game tonight featuring Los Angeles as they go up against Chicago. Along with Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We're excited to have with us two-time NBA scoring champion, Shaquille O'Neal.
Hey, Kevin.
How are you?
I'm doing fine. Hey, Greg, what's going on? Greg, you got some of that when I was scoring champ, huh?
Oh, man.
Got some of those battles.
I always tell a story. We were playing the Lakers in the conference finals. I was with the Blazers, and Shaq had the ball. You know, like big fellas down there, so you got to go down and try to swipe the ball from him. So I go down, and I swipe as hard as I can, right, to try to knock the ball. He doesn't even feel it. I pop my shoulder out of place.
Oh, no.
True story. And so I didn't want anybody to know I was hurt. So I just, like, signaled to the coach, hey, you know, I'm going to come out for a minute. I got to go to the bathroom. I ran in the hall.
Your shoulder
Man, I ran in the
back there.
hall. I was crying like a baby.
Oh.
True story, man. Big fella, he's strong.
DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, if you'll allow a DC kid to be a little parochial right now.
Great stuff as always, DA. Thanks. Of course, you know as well as anyone, Shaq, mental toughness is a gigantic asset in this league. You look at today's players, and there are some that appear to be unfazed by pressure.
I call this the frown and the smile. It's one guy that smiles a lot when you try to pressure him. That's Luka Doncic. He'll hit you with a move, shoot the jumper in your face, hit you with a smile. Then there's the frown. Kawhi Leonard can do the same thing, but he'll hit a big shot, and he won't give you no expression. The frown and the smile, Kevin. The frown and the smile. Reminds me of Ernie and Kenny up there.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Mr. Perfect out there with Fresh. Then it's Black Hole. Then it's Cowboy. And it's Neal in at the 2. And for Los Angeles, we've got Wingate. Also Christie out there. Buford is out there with Cunningham. And it's Mack in at the 4-man position. Here's Morris. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
It was a total team effort in terms of passing the baton to the guy that's hot.
Now here's Neal. The pass to Carpenter. And here's Fresh. Morris passes to Underwood. And the 3-ball is good. Fresh has got the opening field goal of the game for Chicago. Jack, you always play with a lot of passion. Is it possible to play with so much fire that gets the best out of you? And if so, who in the league sometimes crosses that line and has too much of whatever that is inside that drives your passion?
You know, Greg, when we were playing, there's only one guy, Kevin Garnett. But now in this era, you got to go with Russell Westbrook, Draymond Green, and Kyrie Irving.
That one falls.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Pass to Buford. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Morris. And he jams it with authority.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. Chicago making a switch here. Good on the second free throw. 1:12 left here in the opening quarter. Over to the wing. Here's Black Hole, covered by Wingate, and the basket is good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Passes to Christie. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Here's Christie. He had 22 points in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Back to Turner. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Justice. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Chicago making a switch here. 15 seconds left to play here in the first. Turner against Wingate. Outside Turner. From deep three-point range, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Chicago in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Don't. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
So for Chicago right now, they've got Morris, Franklin out there with Turner, and it's Pearson in at the power forward. From 11 feet away, no good from Wingate. Chicago leading by 8. So much love for the perimeter offense these days, but Shaq, for your money, who are some of the best back-to-the-basket players that are in the NBA right now?
The list is short, but it's still a very impressive list. Joel Embiid, LaMarcus Aldridge, and Anthony the Brow Davis.
Can't argue with any of those.
No, not at all.
And it's Turner off the drive. No good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Very difficult game to predict. They are not familiar with each other. I expect to see a lot of in-game adjustments tonight on both sides.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. Max checked in for Buford, and it's Cunningham in for Turner. That free throw good from Wingate. Well, we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Neal. At the top of the key, Turner. Shot clock at 6. Trying his luck from deep. Kept alive. Always adding some levity to the mix. Shaquille O'Neal, thank you for stopping by. That headset is available for you whenever you want.
Kevin, I just want to say thank you very much. It's been great. Greg, you know I love you.
I love you too. I'm a big Aristotle.
I'm at a loss for words. I hate that.
No, that's okay, Shaq.
No, I just hate that.
Right.
I hate that I have to leave right now.
Give me a tissue. Give me a tissue. It's okay, big fella. It's
I don't want
okay.
to go back upstairs with
It's fun.
Ernie and Kenny.
Oh,
Not
well,
yet.
yeah,
I
don't
want to stay here with
blame
you guys.
Give me a tissue.
Thanks.
Greg, how awesome is it to have Shaq with us, a guy who's been in the limelight for so long, and yet he seems to deal with it effortlessly.
Kev, a sign of true greatness, making difficult things look effortless. Shaq did it on the court for 19 years, 15 as an all-star, and now he's doing it as an analyst. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Los Angeles trails by 7. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Kicks to Mack. Puts one up from 19. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Mack's got his first points of the night.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Now Neal. Softly drops in the floater.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
And so we wrap up the first half. Chicago leads by 7. We got more in store for you right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. And now back in the fold after his in-game analysis, which can be described only as gripping. The one and only Shaquille O'Neal. Wait, before you do that, how'd it go down?
You know, it was fine, but nothing can replace being here with you guys. You hear this right here? That's the money talking.
Oh, you got an extra?
Yeah, oh, you know I did. No, I did. Don't tell nobody.
That about wraps it up. Time now for...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Christie, also Wingate out there. Cunningham is out there with Buford, and it's Mack in at the 4th. Los Angeles trails by 7. Cunningham looking it over. To the paint. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
Turner's checked in for Los Angeles. Free throw good. Christie. Chicago leading by 4. 1:41 left to play in the third. Shots good by Neal. Neal's got 4 this quarter.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Christie kicks to Mack. Pass to Buford. Here is Cunningham. Neal defending. Out to Turner. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 3. Here's Christie. From outside, off the mark. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Justice. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And Chicago leads by 8.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. To the middle. Here's Shelton. Here's Morris. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. And it's a 10-point Chicago lead.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Chalk up 2 there.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Chicago leading by 8. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Count that one. Morris has got his second basket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here is Cunningham. He's got 9. Six to shoot. The pass to Christie. Good on the triple. Christie's got 6 points in the quarter. And so it's Chicago, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Right back after this break. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
We got to now start to anchor down defensively right now. Trust each other and trust the loads. It's not just one-on-one defense, it's together.
A little help from your friends. This is what Billy wants. He wants a lot of communication, wants teamwork. And guys, you were talking during that break. Do you think his team is listening?
You know, you also have to credit the other team. I always say, you know, they get checks on the 1st and 15th also. I mean, the offensive play calling is having an effect, and let's just see how they respond.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So for Chicago right now, they've got Fresh. Morris is out there with Black Hole, and it's Justice in at the 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Morris. And Morris drops them both. Here's Christie. And the layup is good.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Passes it to Justice. Morris inside. He's covered by Matt. Again the miss by Morris. Los Angeles trails by 7. Here is Wingate. No good there.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. That one doesn't drop. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Down low, here's Mack. It's blocked. Here's Black Hole inside. Morris lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And Chicago leads by 9.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Here's Christie. And yes, it's good. Christie's got 4 points this quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Chicago calls timeout. They're ahead by 7. There's 1:26 left in the game. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Cowboy.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, He's just tore them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this, and on the road no less. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Neal's shot is off.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Here's Christie. Neal defending. Chicago with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Fresh. Pass to Neal. Lets the three fly. And Buford pulls it down. Guys, a comeback probably not in the cards at this point.
Yeah, I think you can put a fork in it.
Knocks down the three.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
It's been that way all night. Each team just trying to outscore the other.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way, and gets the position he needs to make a play.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Two shots. Take a break. Take a break. Two shots.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 6. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. "17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Yes, smart choice. I really like that play.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 6. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. There's the pass to Wingate. Here's Christie. Shoots over Neal. Christie can't make it. And so it's Chicago winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.